Hello everybody and welcome to Storm Reads, and sorry I haven't been around very much, but I just haven't really been in the mood and I really haven't read as much as I used to. I don't know what it is with this year, but anyway, I don't do a lot of book hauls because I don't get a lot of books in the mail or anything like that, but I do have a few that I've gotten over a span of a couple of months, and so I thought I would just go ahead and show those to you and then just let you know what I'm currently reading and try to get back into the video making mojo. So with that, I will show you some of the things that I have gotten, and some of these I've actually already read, so I can tell you just a little bit about them. The Pumpkin War by Kathleen Young. I don't think I've shown this on my channel. It's a really cute middle grade story about a girl, and it's been a while. Okay, Billy, this young girl here, she was best friends with Sam up until the previous year, whenever she blamed him for her losing the Pumpkin War the last year, because his pumpkin bumped into her pumpkin and made hers fall apart, and so she lost. But the Pumpkin War is something that they do. The kids grow a big gigantic pumpkin, they carve it out, and then they get inside of it and float it down the river, and whoever wins, you know, gets the ribbon for first place or whatever. And Sam has tried everything he can think of to make it up to Billy, but she just is wrapped up in herself. She's about, I don't know, 11 or 12, and she kind of aggravated me because she just couldn't see past the fact that she lost and that Sam was trying to make things up. But it ended up being a pretty cute little middle grade coming of age story, and I really liked it. And then there's oops, I almost lost my books. Then I have Ghost Mine by Hunter Shea. This was really good. I read this with a friend. We did a buddy read last month, and it's about it's kind of like a horror western, and these two guys are told by President Roosevelt, Teddy Roosevelt, to go check out these mines because they think there might be gold, but their troops have gone missing and they don't know what happened. Nobody's heard anything. And so they go and they discover that that town has a lot of strange things going on. There's a lot of strange creatures. It kind of has like some Bigfoot creatures, of black-eyed children, ghosts, just all kinds of weird stuff going on. And I really liked it. It was pretty cool. Then I have House of Skin by Jonathan Jantz. I have not read this one yet, and I really need to get to it. I read one of his books. It was called The Sorrow, and in that book they were actually making a movie called House of Skin, so I figured that must be where this has come from, and I do believe it has the characters from that movie, so it's kind of like a knockoff of that book. I didn't like that book that well, so hopefully I will like this one a lot better. And it is I don't remember, it is about, let's see, responsible for half a century of terror, Annabelle Carver is dead, a woman of infinite evil. She lies in a grave in the forest of Watermill, an estate inherited by her nephew Paul. Paul Carver is a writer, so when he stumbles into the cemetery on the grounds and enters a trance that allows him to write an entire novel, he is overjoyed. He doesn't understand it, but can't resist the boost in his career, but he doesn't know that Annabelle is hungry to live again, feeding off his writing and waiting for the right moment. Stronger than death, her lust for blood is insatiable. Sounds pretty cool. So, can't wait to get to that one. And then my newest one I have that I will be doing a book tour for is Stormblown by Nick Courage. And as we've had so many storms around here in Missouri, I really don't know why I got this book about storms, but you know, I like to read about them, not live in them, so but it sounds like it's gonna be pretty good. I'm gonna guess it's got like a dual POV. There's two different people, kids, let's see, a boy from San Juan trying to find his padrino, a girl from New Orleans trying to cheer up her sick brother, a hurt goose, a little lost bird, a curious turtle. Soon they will all be on the path of a deadly hurricane. And so they're in two different places, but the same storm is going to be hitting both of them. and it's about their adventure with that storm, and it sounds like it'll be a pretty good one, and so I can't wait to get that one. And that's all of the books I have, and so now on to what I'm currently reading. So I've read this one before, and then it's been like years ago, and I've pretty much had forgotten most of what it was about, and then I watched this TV show that they've adapted. It's Discovery of Witches, and so I got this from the library to read, and me and my friend Barb are buddy reading this this month, and I am almost done. I'm almost done. I mean, this is a pretty thick book, so it's been taking me a while. I actually started this last month because I knew it was a thick one. It's 579 pages, and I am currently, let's see, I'm on chapter 30, which is page 378. So I've still got quite a ways to go, but I am over halfway through. It's really good. I really like the show and how they done it. It's a little bit, the show is a little bit darker than the book, but it has the essence of the book, I think. Just a little bit darker. I mean, it's 8 episodes, so putting 579 pages or whatever it is into 8 episodes is pretty hard without cutting a lot of stuff out. If you want more of Matthew and Diane, you need to read the book. It's got more of their love story in it and everything. But I'm really liking it and enjoying it. And we are also buddy reading the Kate Daniel series. And so technically we should be on number 6 because we've been doing one a month. But Barb said somebody told her that we should read Gunmetal Magic, which is 5.5, before we go into 6. So we are going to be doing Gunmetal Magic, and I will be listening to it because that's how I've been doing this series, and so I can't wait to get to that one. And I believe Gunmetal Magic is about Andrea, one of the characters in the book. It's she's sort of become Kate Daniel's best friend, sort of. So we really like her, both me and Barb, and so we're excited to read her story and see what's up with that. And I'm also reading, I have an e-arc of A Girl in Red by Christina Henry, I believe is her name. And it is a Red Riding Hood retelling, and it's a post-apocalyptic. I really didn't realize that it was that until I started getting into it, and I wasn't sure if I would like it, but I'm about 20% into the book, and so far it's okay. I mean, it's not boring, but it's not like extremely exciting right now. Red is in the woods. She is trying to get to her grandmother's house. She wears a red hoodie. I don't know, I haven't got to figure out what happened to her family. I'm in a part where it's kind of went back to talk about her family and everything, so I figured it's coming up to find out exactly what happened, because she had a mom and a dad and a brother, but she's by herself out in the woods, so I'm curious to see what happened. It started out really good, and she was trying to eat some food, and this guy came and she ended up axing him with her axe. So that was kind of cool, but it's, you know, I'm hoping it'll get a little bit more interesting, but right now it's, you know, kind of iffy. I like it, but it could speed up just a tad. But Christina Henry's, I've only read one of her other books, The Lost Boys, which was a Peter Pan retelling, and I really enjoyed it, so I'm hoping that I'm going to enjoy this one as well. And let's see. Oh, I am also listening to Small Favors by Jim Butcher. It's, I believe, number 10 in the Harry Dresden files, I think. And it's pretty good. I really like it. Harry's gotten himself into some trouble, pretty much like normal. He had to do this one small favor for Mab, who I believe is the Winter Queen fairy person, I think. Never can remember. Anyway, this small favor ends up escalating into this like huge thing. So it'll be interesting. I'm about 5 hours into it, so it's pretty good. And there you have it. That is all the books that I have received lately and what I am currently either reading or getting ready to read. And hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.